Hello and welcome to this Acsenda School of Management Library video tutorial. My name is Jeannie and I'll be guiding you through this tutorial today. So today we're going to be talking about advanced search. This is one of the three search options that you have available to you on the Acsenda Library website. The three options are basic search, browse search, and advanced search. And advanced search gives you a lot of different parameters and options for refining your search. So we're going to go through those today. But the first thing that you want to do if you're going to do an advanced search is log in. So click on My Account at the top right hand side of the screen. Your username is going to be ASM followed by your student number, and then your password will be whatever you set, or if this is your first time logging in or if you've forgotten your password, you can click on Forgot Your Password here to reset it. So I'm just going to go ahead and log in using my credentials as a library staff member here. And you can go ahead and click Log In once you've entered all of that in. So you can access Advanced Search by clicking on Advanced Search on the top left side of the screen. And right away we can see that this is a different type of search from basic or browse because we have the option to use multiple search bars. So when you first go to the advanced search page, you will see these different search bars here. You can add them by clicking on Add Search Row. So if you want to add even more, you can go ahead and do that. Or if you want, you can close them by clicking this red X, and you can even just do one search bar if you like. Today we'll do two. So first you need to just set your different parameters using these drop-down menus here. Now I've gone over this information in separate videos. So if you're unsure about what these different terms mean, such as the keyword and other types of searches and the contains and other types of searches, you can look those up in a different video. So I'm just going to do a fairly basic search today. I'll do keyword contains accounting, and I'll just do another keyword contains search for business. And then you just want to link the terms that you've typed into these search bars using either and or. And will search for items that have both of these terms that you've typed in, whereas or will search for items that have either or both of these terms. So if I click on and, we can expect a smaller number of results, all of which have both the word accounting and the word business at some point in their record. Whereas if I click on or, we can expect a higher number of results, each of which will have either the word accounting or the word business, and some of them will have both of these words. So I'm just going to do an and search today. And then once you've typed all of that in and set your parameters, you can scroll down and select from these other filters here. So you can select from format. Now, most items in Acsenda Library are books. So you can, if you want, narrow down between either books electronic or books physical. So an electronic book is just going to be like an ebook, whereas a physical book is the hard copy. But you really don't need to set this filter unless you really want to. Language, and most of our items are in English. Audience, this one you don't need to set. Everything in our library is for the post-secondary college student, so setting this won't really do much for your search. Literary form, this is another one where you really don't need to specify. The majority of the items in the collection are nonfiction, so setting that won't do much for your search. And then shelving location. So this is another one that you really don't need to set. Most of the items will count as main stacks, but if you click on this, it might rule out other items that could be useful for your search. So I would leave this one blank as well. Your search library should always be Acsenda School of Management Library, and that should be the only option available to you. And then here you can set the publication year. So if you have a specific year in mind that you want to see materials from, you can enter it here. Let's say that I want to see materials that were published in 2010, just for example. Then I could click is and type in 2010 as I've done. If I wanted to see something published before 2010, I could select before. If I wanted to see something published after 2010, I could select after. And if I wanted to select something that had been published within a range of dates, I could go between. Let's say I wanted to see something published between 2010 and 2020. I could enter in these two dates here, put the earlier date first, and then my results would all contain items published between 2010 and 2020. But I'll just leave this blank for this search to keep it nice and simple. Then you can sort your results. So you can sort them by title, A to Z or Z to A, author, so the last name of the author, A to Z or Z to A, publication date, newest to oldest or oldest to newest, and popularity. So if you want to see items that were more popular or adjusted based on the relevance of your search terms, you can select that here. And just for the purpose of this example, I'll do a newest to oldest results sort. And then you can also select whether you want to exclude electronic resources. So for example, if you are really not someone who likes ebooks very much or e-resources and you prefer physical books, you could select that now. You could group different formats and editions. So what this will do is if you have several different editions of the same book in your results list, they'll all get grouped into one under one heading. And then that way you're not sorting through individual books and realizing that they're all the same book, just different editions. And then you can also limit to available. So this can be quite helpful because if you need the item soon, limit to available will show you only the items that are available right now in the library that you could go in and pick up right away, as opposed to having to place a hold and wait for other people to be done with the item. So once you've set all of your parameters, go ahead and click Submit, and your results list will come up. And as we can see, we have 22 results. They've all been sorted from newest to oldest. So this is the most recently published item. This one is an ebook. And then as we scroll down, it will go into older and older items. And so it looks like some of these are ebooks, some of them are physical books. So that's the end of this video tutorial on advanced search on the Acsenda School of Management Library website. Thank you for watching. Goodbye.